Joining us now is AISD Superintendent Matias Segura. Thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, of course. Happy to be here.
Yes, thank you so much. Well, first, let's start with that video from school district staff. It definitely showed how much teachers and staff care about their students. What caused them to post that video?
It was actually coming from a place of love. One of the things that we always talk about here in Austin ISD is that we're a family, and anytime there is uncertainty or concerns or just a little bit of unsettling, we want to make sure that our families and staff know that we love them, we care for them.
I know a lot of people were very touched by that video on social media. Can you tell us why, though, are these students missing school? Some people are wondering if these students who are predominantly Hispanic in the district are missing class out of parents' concerns about recent ICE activity in Austin, parents who may be undocumented.
We have a large immigrant population that we serve here in Austin ISD, and it's always critically important that we communicate effectively to all of our families. And so, anytime there's a change in the community or in politics or in legislation, that can be unsettling. And so, for us, we recognize that unsettling. We were hearing from different families. We've heard from students and certainly from some staff that there was a concern with all the recent changes.
And you mentioned policy changes that are impacting the school community. And I want to note, this comes after a recent policy change where federal immigration agencies can now make arrests at schools, churches, and hospitals. So how long have these absences been going on? Can you give us a timeline of when maybe they started?
For us in Austin ISD, we are a large organization. We have 73,000 students that we serve every single day. And we have noticed some variance, but it's really hard to tell how much of that is tied to concerns in our community regarding some of the changes and how much is just due to the flu, how much is due to just sickness occurring in our community. So for us as an organization, we track it week by week. We will, certainly note that on the day where we had the community and a lot of activism around Day Without Immigrants, we did see about a 12% reduction in attendance that day. And so we do want to acknowledge that there is an impact. I just also want to reinforce that at this point, it is fairly small, and it is hard to determine kind of what is associated with policy changes and what's associated with just the flu going around, which is happening like at the moment right now.
What then are you telling parents, immigrant families who are concerned about their children coming to school right now?
Certainly, Austin ISD is always going to be compliant with the law, but that we have protocols in place to communicate with family and with guardians in the event that something were to occur. And it's not any different than what we would do in the event that it was a different agency engaging with one of our schools. And so for us, being very clear about what is fact, understanding what our protocols are, and just communicating over and over and over again that when your student is with us, they're going to be safe. I want our families, our taxpayers, the entire community to know that we are desperately trying to create a balance of being compliant, ensuring that we're responsive to all the changes occurring around us, but doing it in a way that aligns with our values. And so I would just ask our families to give us grace as we navigate the ever-changing landscape.
Thank you again, AISD Superintendent Matias Segura. Thank you so much for sharing your insights on this important topic.
Of course, happy to be here.
Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe for more from Austin Insight.
You can also watch full episodes of Austin Insight for free on the PBS app.